What's up, y'all? It's another video of Press Lifestyles. Um, I usually record on Sundays, but you know what? I haven't recorded in like 3 weeks, so I'm like, it's about that time. Let me just record something, especially with one of my favorite companies that I always say invest, Apple. So Apple has been very, very busy. So one thing, they have the Apple Wallet, which now you can actually upload your driver's license and your state ID to. Um, that the first state to actually adopt that option is Arizona so far, but it's a big rollout that they're trying to do. Um, that's pretty interesting. Another thing that's very interesting is Apple TV actually just made history by being the first streaming company to actually win Best Picture at the Oscars. So I mean that's pretty big. That's pretty big. And then again, Apple came back and they actually acquired a company called Credit Kudos, which is basically looking for creditors and lenders out in the UK. So I'm not sure what they're gonna do with that, but it sounds like it's gonna be something pretty big. Um, I definitely wanted to cover that, of course, with Apple because, again, that's one of my favorite companies. I always tell people keep investing because Apple is 100% the future, and these moves are just basically really just supporting what I've already been saying for the longest. So if you're not already investing into Apple, I definitely recommend doing that because it's definitely the future. It's going to be around forever. So that's my take on that. I also wanted to break down business credit and basically just having a business. Also, something that I have not talked about, taxes when it comes to doing stocks and trading and stuff like that. Don't think that this is all just going to be free money. It's 100% not. I didn't talk about it yet because I didn't actually file my taxes and really break that down. Now I did, so I can talk about it. For one, you just have to think about how much you're actually making, and it is important to keep track of how much you're making when it comes to investing, because what happens is tax time will hit you and they'll say you made this amount, and you're looking and you're like, I had no idea. So now they're looking at you and they're like, well, we need our money because you made money, so where's our cut? Unfortunately, you can't escape the taxes. You just can't. Now, there's differences, and I'm going to break it down. When you have dividends and stuff like that, or you take out, if you was to reinvest that money, you wouldn't have to worry about taxes right away. What happens is you have up to 30 days, if I'm not mistaken, it's 30 days to reinvest that money into the same company. I'm going to say this again, into the same company. So in other words, if you get dividends or whatever the case is, you take money out from one company and put it to another, guess what? You still got to pay taxes on that because it's a whole different company. It's not like real estate. Real estate, you can basically take out the equity, put it into another property, and it fluctuates the taxes you have to worry about for that year. We'll talk about that in another video. But that right there is something that a lot of people are not aware of. Now, there's ways to negate it depending on what did you do. If you took more losses than wins, then obviously you're not going to have to pay taxes because your losses basically covers your taxes. However, if you have a lot more wins than losses, which is what's in my case, then you have to basically pay taxes. Unless you own a business, which I do, and you basically have a lot of tax write-offs and losses that you have to, claim, which I did. And then from there, depending on how much of your wins and losses, you can go from there. Now, that's another thing that people are not aware of. People think that once you own a business, you have to file it separately. No, you can file at the same time. Go to your accountant and you can basically file the same time. Do your regular paperwork first and then do your business paperwork, and then you basically get to see what you're looking like all together, because at the end of the day, even if you have a business, you're the owner, so it still falls on you. Of course, the business financials is going to be different from your personal financials, but a loss is always going to be a loss no matter what the case is. So with that being said, that's how that works. Just like if you own a business and you made $50,000 out of your business, and then you're also working and you made $50,000 at your job. In total, how much money did you touch? 100,000. The difference is with working, taxes automatically comes out. With your business, you have to pay taxes after. So with a business, you pay yourself first and you pay taxes last, but you still got to pay taxes. So that's how that goes. You can definitely take advantage of the tax write-offs of being a business owner, but if you make a certain amount, you're going to have to pay. There's no way around it, and that's just really that. And then you don't want to go to the extreme and get around it, because IRS will knock on your door, and then you'll be jammed up in a situation where they might start talking about tax evasion and things of that nature. Or it'll just put you with a big fat bill, reverse anything that you did, and now you owe a huge check. You don't want to go through that. So that's just really that. But owning a business definitely does come in handy, because it's a lot of tax write-offs that you can take advantage of versus just working a regular job. And I'm not coming at anybody that works a regular job, because I commend you. I also still work a regular job, but it does not hurt to have a business on the side until you can build it up to where it can basically sustain yourself. And if it doesn't, hey, at least you tried. That's just really that. But that was basically my take. I just really wanted to talk about Apple, because again, Apple has been doing a lot of things. So that's that. Oh yeah, I'm also on a different platform. So I still have OnlyFans. Obviously, I still have YouTube, but I also just broke down and got to Slack. So I'm not sure if you guys have it downloaded on your phones, whatever the case is, but I'm also on Slack. So to all my subscribers that's on my OnlyFans, even my YouTube, I will definitely put that out there. So feel free to leave a comment, let me know. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I definitely want to give a big thank you, because I definitely noticed one of my videos has close to 500 views. I really appreciate it. It was very random because I just noticed it. I really appreciate it, guys. Like I said, I'm gonna keep with the videos. I know it's been about 3 weeks, but I definitely been moving. I've been building. My next video, I'm going to talk more about stocks that pay dividends and the differences, because there are people that fall under the trap that this stock might pay 15 cents a share and this other one might pay 6 cents a share, so they go for the 15 one. However, the 15 cents a share that they're paying you, the shares alone is about $60, versus the one at 6 cents a share, their share price is only about $5. So in a sense, that's $60. You could put that to the one at $5, and you're gonna get way more shares, which means you're gonna end up actually getting more out of the 6 shares. Well, I'm sorry, the 6 stock that's giving you 6 cents out of their shares, versus the one that's giving you 15 cents. Because at the end of the day, it's not about the pricing of the shares, it's about how many shares you have. So if it's cheaper to get more shares, I'd rather go with that. So I mean, that's it. You figure 3 shares, that's already what, 18 cents, and it's only costing you about what, $15. So I mean, that's really that, versus you being that 1 share, and now all of a sudden, that's for the $60, that 1 share, you're getting what, 15 cents. Okay, great, but you just spent $60. So imagine putting that $60 into one that's only $5, and how many shares you can actually get and how much money you can actually get overall. There's differences and there's tricks to the trade. I will definitely break it down in more detail in another video, but I really just wanted to share with Apple, because I'm actually pretty impressed. They've been very, very busy these last, honestly, 2 weeks. I've been following them. They've been going crazy. Arizona just, like I said, changed the game up with that whole thing with Apple Wallet. So there's going to be a big thing. Again, I said Apple's the future, and already here we go. You can basically now upload your driver's license and your ID to Apple Wallet in Arizona so far, though. Arizona's where it passed that, but it's gonna, other places are gonna follow suit. And then again, with Apple requiring this Credit Kudos company, so that's gonna be another move. And then winning the Oscar, that was crazy. I definitely didn't expect that for the Apple TV. So they've been very, very busy. So anybody that asks or has the idea, says, what stock should I invest in? Definitely Apple. People also say things of how much to invest. I said it in one of my first videos, but it's all on you, and it's only your goal. How much you invest is how much you want to invest. How much can you? My personal goal is this. I don't look at the price tag. I look at how many shares. unless it's a very expensive company, and I know it's going to be more strenuous to anything. But I look at certain companies and I go by share price. How many shares do I want? And then how much would it cost me to get that amount of shares? That's what I really look at. And then you have to think about your goal. You have to think about your starting goal, your middle goal, and your end goal. Once you have those three goals down pack, then it'll basically become clear on how much you need to actually really invest. But anyway, guys, I really appreciate you guys. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Also, be sure to hit the like button. Give me some feedback. Any companies, any business ideas, anything, let me know. I will definitely research it, because like I said, that's just what I like to do. But I really do appreciate you guys. Thank you for all the support. And like I said, I'm still here. I'm sorry for the guys that was worrying, because it's been 3 weeks and is wondering what happened to me, because usually I take about, what, 2 weeks the most. But like I said, I've been doing a lot of things myself, a lot of investing. I'm gonna share with you guys in another video, and it's been pretty good. I've also been doing my classes and stuff like that. I'm going to put my link up in the description, so my OnlyFans link will be there. Trust me, I have a lot of great material on there, and I have a lot of pictures and stuff that I actually provide, so you can see in full-fledged detail what I'm talking about. And I feel like that's the most important thing. So you guys take it easy. Unfortunately, my eyes a little red because it's allergy season. But hey, what can you do? Anyway, you guys have been great. Take it easy.